What is up, guys? Welcome back to Storm Norman Says. And I thought we'd do a little review today. Got game 3 on the ALCS. Got my new Guardians hat. Go Guardians. So far we're up 2-1. 5th inning. 6th inning. In the 6th inning. Anyway, let's get to what I came here for. I told y'all a while back that I would roll this intro. Anyway, I told y'all a while back that I got this from Refyne. I think I still got the tube. Refyne EP1. Stainless steel black. And I said when I spent some time with it, we'd do a review on it, or I would do a review on it. So, let's talk about it. So, it's a bolt action pen. It is like a pocket pen. I think that's kind of their target, their aim was to make it an EDC pocket pen kind of thing. And like I said, it's the stainless steel with the black Cerakote. I'm assuming it's Cerakote. Maybe they got some other way of doing it, but it's basically, Cerakote. Copper sleeve inside there. And it's got a Torx bit on top. You can take this off, remove the clip, and then put the thing back on, and you're good to go. The refill, let's talk about that because that's what I've been playing around with. This is the refill it came with. Spring, as you expect. What is this refill? The Schmidt Easy Flow 9000M is what it came with. Not sure what size it is. I think it's 1.0, which is my jam, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's what it came with. It wrote pretty good. Really have much in the way of complaints with that, but I thought for the sake of testing it out, I should put a different refill in it, just to make sure. So this is my Parker Jotter that came with a case I bought from Murdy Creative. We're going to talk about that in a future video because someone pointed out that I got a bunch of leather covers and I should do a video on it. So I'm going to do that in another video. So I got the Parker Jotter. I got 2 of them, but this is my favorite one. And it has a Parker refill in it, which, basically the same. And this is a 1.0 medium Parker ballpoint refill. So I put this in the pen. I used the one it came with for, I don't know, a week or two. I used the one that it came with, and then I put this one in there for the last week. I want to say it was in there for the last week. And the Schmidt's better. The Schmidt was better. This thing in the pen, like every day at work when I go to use it, like in the morning when I'm doing my planner thing, I told you I'll read my Bible in the morning. So say I get to work, I read my Bible, I get my planner thing out that I showed y'all to check it off, and it wouldn't write. And I'd have to, how you do with a ballpoint pen, find you a scrap piece of paper, scribble on it until it starts writing again, and then you're good to go. It did that every day with this Parker style refill, or this Parker refill. It did that every day, and it was flipping annoying. So I took this out, what's today? Thursday? Tuesday I took this out. We have a revival at church this week, and I was using this pen and my church notebook when I bring to church with me. And so I took it out Tuesday because I'm like, this is a pain in the butt. Especially when I'm at church and the only thing I got is this. I have to scribble. In the back to get the thing to work. But I'll show you. I don't know if there's much of a difference. Maybe you can see this. This is the 14th. This was Monday night at Revival. I don't know if y'all can tell. It's a little lighter up here because that's where I started. And then the more I wrote, the darker it got as we got down to the bottom. Now that was Monday when I had the Parker refill in it. And then I switched it out Tuesday right before church. I switched it out back to the Schmidt refill. And it was consistent. It was writing the same way at the beginning of the sermon as it was at the end of the sermon. So I guess that don't have nothing to do with the pen per se, because you can put whatever kind of refill you want in it. But the refill that it comes with, the Schmidt, is definitely better than a Parker refill. And I got other refills, but I want to say that they are also Schmidt because they're cheaper on Amazon. I'm not sure where they are. Maybe in my pen case here. Or maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. But they're in here somewhere. Not that I'm going to dig through there and find it. But yeah, definitely the Schmidt's better refill than the Parker. Now we'll talk about my love-hate with this pen. I've never had a bolt action pen before, so the bolt action part. Oh, by the way, these threads on this thing, nice and smooth, no problems at all. So I've never had a bolt action pen, so it takes some getting used to do that number there all the time. But it ain't hard. It ain't hard by no means. But my love-hate is with the clip, because like I really need this clip and I also don't like it at the same time. Like the clip itself, for clippiness, whatever, it works great. I kept it in here, you know, open it up, there's the middle of the book. And there's a couple pages right there. And I just slide it on there. It clips on just fine. Close her up. Be on my way. So the clip, like, there's no gripe about it. It's a good clip. It's a strong clip. It clips. It does clip things. My problem with it is that it's a shorter pen. So when I'm holding it and writing with it, if I don't have it just right there in the whatever part of your hand you call that, it sits there, and I don't like that. Like, it's uncomfortable. Then I have to make sure I flip it around so that it's up like that and out of the way. So part of me is like, well, I know you can take this clip off and it's not hard to do, although I will say they didn't include a tool or anything to take it on and off with. So if you want to remove it, you're going to need to have Torx bits, which I have, no problem, but you might not have any, I don't know. So that's the thing to keep in mind. Been cool if they'd have provided one in the tube. You know, you buy all kinds of mess from China, and they include an Allen wrench. I just bought this suction cup mount, came with an Allen wrench. I just bought this quick release plate for my camera, came with an Allen wrench, but no included Torx bit to get the the clip off. And I'm not sure I want to take it off because, like, it's handy, like I said, because if I didn't have it, how would I clip it to my notebook? But I don't like that part. I don't like that part. But I'll probably keep it on there because it's so handy. Like I kind of need the clip to keep it on stuff. I also clipped it on my shirt at church. Sunday, I want to say it was. Whoop, whoop, put it in my shirt right there. It's a little bit heavy, so it kind of twists down, but it worked. So I kind of got to keep the clip on because I kind of need it. I'm just going to have to get it in the habit of whenever I hold the pen, making sure that that clip is facing up and out of my way. So that's the Refyne. Hopefully I answered any questions you might have about it. Maybe I missed something. You know, I'm not the best reviewer, probably, but I tried to cover everything I could think of. I mean, it's a pen. There ain't a whole lot to it, you know. You got the bolt action. You got the clip with the screw on the top. You got the ink cartridge. You got the spring, the cap. That's pretty much all there is to it. There's the piston. I think that's what they call that in there. But I'm not going to like take that out. That seems like a bit much. So it's copper though, as you can see. So that's it. That is the Refyne EP1. Put my jotter back together. I don't love the jotter. Now I have two of them. This was the one I bought years ago, like decades ago. I bought this one, black plastic and aluminum top there. This has a blue one in it, I think, because it came with a blue one, but I don't like blue. And then this one, do I have it out? Anyway, we'll see that when I do my leather cover video. This one came with my Murdy Creative number 2. I want to say it's called number 2. And you got to have a pin to keep that cover closed. That's how the mechanism is. I'm sure you've seen notebook covers like that before, where you put one loop in between the two loops, then you put a pin through it, and that's what holds it closed. So it came with this pin to do that, and I like the look of the pin. It's silver and gold, which, you know, most gold ain't popular these days, but I still got a little soft spot for it. Okay, but the thing I don't like about the jotter is how narrow it is to hold down here. Like, it feels weird, like, to get a grip on. See, this one's like the same all the way to the tip. Well, I ain't holding it on the tip, so that's fine. The barrel is the same until you get to the tip, but the jotter tapers off the further you get down the barrel to the tip. And it's just, I just don't love holding it. Like, it's a fine pen, it works fine, but like, it's not going to be my first choice when I go to pick up a pen. There you have it. The Refyne EP1 in stainless steel. I wanted to get the brass, but I bought the stainless steel because of the magnet thing I wear on my hat at work. I thought I could, but it's a little bit too heavy for that, so should have brought the brass one. But I might get the brass one as well. There you go, one more look at the tube it comes in. And it was $40. I want to say it was $40. Now different ones might cost different. I'm pretty sure they were mostly all $4. Like, even if I'd have got the brass one or the copper one, I believe it was also still $40. But they did have some special edition ones that were more than $40. But I want the Studio Neat pen, but I was like, this is cheaper, so I got that. I still want to get the Studio Neat one. I'm just still thinking about it. That's a bunch of money. That's a bunch of money. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me for this review of the Refyne EP1. I hope it answered your questions. If it didn't, you know where the comment section is. Pop a question down there, and I'll do my best to answer it. Till next time, I have been Stormin' Norman, and I have said things. Go Guardians.